Welcome to a new daily top AskReddit video. Today's topic.
What's the etiquette for watching a movie on a plane when there's a sex scene? Nudge the person next to you and let them know it's about to happen. Then tap your erect penises together like you're clinking champagne glasses when it does. Put the airline magazine over your lap to hide what you're doing, and try not to moan. But then how will someone know to join? The magazine is the code. If your fellow passenger has a copy of Mad magazine over them, then it's a green light to join in and maybe help out. I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once for the first time while on a flight. And once that dildo fight scene came in, I had no idea what to do. I cheered, "Don't let him shove it in his ass." Quote, "I've made better decisions." Squirm nervously until it's over. I first watched Everything Everywhere All at Once on a flight from Heathrow to O'Hare. Didn't think it would be a big deal having an 80-year-old British girl sitting next to me until the dildo butt plug fight happened. I had nearly the exact same experience from LA to Hawaii. I looked around nervously for kids, felt relieved when there was none, and then remembered my 80-year-old daughter was right next to me. Tears of joy. Nudge the person next to you and say, "Nice." Why would I say this to my mom? Because maybe both your arms are in casts. When in doubt, whip it out. No way ever since 9/11 people got so sensitive. Thanks a lot Bin Laden. Yes, sad. Before that everyone was whipping it out all the time. I usually go completely still and hope that the other passengers can't perceive me unless I move. Like T-Rexes. Or I'll put one hand on my chin in a, "This is an integral part of the plot and I'm forming an intellectual thought about the scene" kind of move. Or I'll just try and remind myself that I didn't make the movie and it's not my fault that suddenly Pearl starts humping a scarecrow for an uncomfortable amount of time. Oh god, Pearl is not the movie to watch on a plane lol. Nobody should have to see something on accident when Sam Levinson is in the credits. If it's your movie that you've brought along on a laptop or phone, I would say skip the sex scene. If it's in a movie provided by the airline on the little TV, let it run. That's the airline's issue if someone is upset about seeing it. Airlines edit out nude scenes and a fair amount of cursing too. They have to neuter it because unattended kids are going to do unattended kid shit. Edit. Y'all can stop telling me the various boobs and whatnot Yalva seen on airlines. Apparently they aren't editing them as heavily or at all in some cases and it seems different. Airlines do different things. My comment captures only Delta when I flew often between 2017 to 2020. You'd think. But I watched the first episode of Game of Thrones in a plane and they showed boobs and all. Khaleesi's boobs specifically, the bath scene. I've heard they also edit out plane crash scenes. Look around and if anyone's watching make eye contact and wiggle your eyebrows at them. You're welcome. Have fun with their reactions. I read it as, have fun with their erections. Yeah, that too. You do rolling on the floor laughing. Crank up the volume and grab some lube to assert your dominance over the rest of the passengers. And don't be quiet yourself. Let them know how much fun you're having. Direct eye contact is key. Go, nod your head inquisitively, and take notes in a notebook. Or pause it mid-scene, WHUP out a sketchbook and do your best artful work of it. If it's on the headrest display, I'd change the channel. If it's on my own device, I'd angle it different or cover it as much as I could. Just to be respectful to others or if any kids were trying to watch. It's just a sex scene and I really don't care. But, I'm not going to let my lax approach to it affect others. It's just a common courtesy that's not inconveniencing me at all. No big deal. This makes a big difference though if it's on the airline screen or your own. If it's on your device I'd say maybe skip past it. If it's on the airline screen, let it play. They pick and choose what movies, shows are shown. So they've clearly okayed it being played knowing that other people might see it from another seat. Yes, exactly. People can take it to the airline if they have a problem with the content. Loudly discussing it with your neighbor. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. No sir. This isn't appropriate. I find this kind of smut offensive. What is our country coming to? I mean, this obviously. People are coming to this. But I mean look at how far we've descended into the depths of depravity. That this sort of explicit man-on-man pornography can be accidentally downloaded onto a personal electronic device for air travel. Quote, I mean, this obviously. People are coming to this. Okay, you got my laughter. Dude A. Damn, I'd tap that girl. Dude B. Me too, for sure. Their wives next to them. Pouting. Ah, boomer humor. I love how the director shot this. It really looks like he's eating her ass. I was flying on an Alaska flight a few weeks ago and put on the 40-year-old virgin. I knew it was the edited version because there was no way they'd have butt-naked porn stars appearing on the whole screen. Despite that, they did not cut the scene out where they lock him in little glass room with porn playing on the TV. Screens. Oops. Luckily, this was a red eye and everybody was asleep. Oh man. I was flying like 3 months after The Shape of Water won the Oscar. And I didn't had a clue what it was about. So I hit play just after takeoff. I hope the elderly lady next to me didn't notice the masturbation scene like 3 minutes into the movie. I was watching Wild Things with Denise Richards, aisle seat on a long flight. Had no idea about the lesbian scene. My laptop had a 17 inches monitor, which is huge for a plane. Spicy scene starts. I get nervous. Look to the guy sitting next to me who gives me a huge thumbs up. I turn around and 5 men are leaning out of their seats, gazing down the aisle at my monitor. I let the scene play out since 7 of us were watching. Bros at 10,000 feet. An actual club a mile high. Every now and then humanity comes together.